definitely the best.
Crazy Dee'S Web Show, special edition. I'm standing here with the silkiest man in radio, Sylk.
What's up,
what you want to tell the people?
Hey, look, check it out, man. I know y'all, enjoying yourself online. Crazy Dee'S, you can get everything online. We having a blast. I'm in the store. I like to come in the store. I'm old school. I like to come in the store and just look at the music and look at the videos. I get amused, you know what I'm saying? But of course, y'all enjoying yourselves online. You can place your order, and you can get middle school jam tickets too, right?
Right here,
right here online, right here.
Okay, so all of you have seen Middle School Jam Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Sam Sylk's Middle School Jam right here on Crazy Dee'S Web Show. So I have some questions to ask Sam about the concept of the Middle School Jam. First of all, first question is, how did you come up with the concept of the Middle School Jams from 1980 to 2000?
Well, the whole thing is, being on the radio is so at times divided. So it's either old school, which like on an older station, old school would be what we call urban AC. So everything old school would be Earth, Wind and Fire, the Gap Band, music, music like that. Which is those are pioneers. That's great music. But we have a huge gap between, I say, a 20-year gap of music. Whereas that, we love the 90s, we love the 80s, and we respect the old school. So we in between, and we love the music of today. But we in between. There's plenty of music from the 90s that I grew up on, that you grew up on, and the 80s. That's when hip hop started.
Right.
So we're not too old where we walking in. You know what I'm saying? Hoping we'll see that day. But we're right in between. There's 20 years worth of music that you don't hear every day like you hear the old school. That is good music.
Right. So you came up with the concept.
Came up with it because we're in the middle school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So 25, you start at age 25. That's when we get into the music, right? So we deal with 1980s up to 2000. So anything to 2000, we don't necessarily touch at the party. Now, of course, as time goes, the 01 will be inducted into the middle school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's pretty much how we're doing it, man. And it's just a great atmosphere, man. I mean, not to take away from music of today, but music then was really fun. That was when the hip hop movement was at its best. I would say the 90s was at its peak.
Oh yeah, it's at its peak.
The 80s, they laid the foundation. Ron DMC, you know what I'm saying? When you take it back there, they made they made crossover hip hop.
Okay.
Crossover. Ron DMC, as you know, was crossover hip hop back then. So I mean, it was just fun. The Salt and Peppers, the Kid and Plays. That's when we was having a house party. That's when somebody charge you $5 to come to a basement party, or even $1.
Right. So that night, because I came there and taped it and edited it up. That night, when you got on the mic and you said that people said this wouldn't work, it wouldn't happen.
Hold up. Because I like to keep this shit real. First of all, before we play our next record, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I had a lot of people who told me this wouldn't work, especially on a Sunday. But I'm going to say something. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not syndicated yet, but I will be. I'm going to do it from Cleveland. But I want to say to the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every living human being that's in the building who came out tonight. Well, listen to me each and every day on the radio.
What were you feeling? Because I know as a person who came there, who was really enjoying it, I know what I was feeling. But you as the person who organized it, along with Good Life Productions, what were you feeling?
The energy, man. Folks just coming out and having a good time. And another thing with the middle school is these individuals don't necessarily go out 3 times a week. They don't go out every week. And just for people to come out, man, just to have a good time and reminisce over the music, to see cats still be able to do the moves.
Come on, LL Johnson, LL Very Pleasant, LL Very Pleasant. Oh!
I get excited when people say, I can't do something. That's my motivation. I love for you to tell me no. I love for you to doubt me, because it makes me work and push myself hard. And to see to give the people what they wanted, and then that was the thing. I said, this is what they want. I always hear it. So coming up with the concept was like, well, let me give them what they want. And I'm learning in life, you gotta give, instead of always, well, this is what I want to do. Give the people what they want. let me put this. How can we do this? How can we do it where they can want to come to a 90s party or 80s party? And that's when we came with the concept middle school. Right in between, but the feeling was just like,
I know what I felt.
Right.
Now, let me tell you what I felt.
Yeah.
When I got there, I mean, every song that came on, you know, like when you go to a party and then the DJ has to break some new music, and the people are kind of like,
oh, what you doing now?
What's this? They gonna clear the floor and then they got the rush to put on the next hit, right? But every record that came on, even records that were surprising to me, that people would even jump to, like when Public Enemy Can't Trust It came on. Now, that was a big record.
Did the crowd go crazy?
Big record. I loved Public Enemy back in the day. But when that came on,
put your hands up, put your hands up, put them 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 up.
crowd just went, or when Rock the Bells came on. And the crowd just jumped up. I was like, wow, or the ABC, or some of the R&B that I was like, wow, you know, Cleveland was known for a hip-hop city, but these records actually pushed through.
Right.
So I know I think it was a special, that was a special event. So I mean, I just want to know how you
that
felt.
feeling again. I was overwhelmed, man. I was just like blown away. It was like getting my first car. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, like, you know, to see people enjoy themselves. And you're right, man. The floor stayed packed
all night.
The minute you asked me how I feel when I had the mic, I was like, okay, I'm about to go sit down, chill out for a minute, go holler at somebody. Then he'll come back with some, oh, here you go again.
Right.
Oh, here you go again. And it was the energy, the crowd, the energy was feeding the DJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? L and G was just like, oh, yeah. Oh, no. We had DJs who wasn't even working that night, standing waiting. Let me get one record on. Let me get one record on. You know, and that's how it used to be.
Right,
you know?
right.
And the party, we had to actually stop. We had to actually say, go home. It's time to leave. Yeah.
So we're House of Blues this time.
House of Blues.
Now, the whole concept of House of Blues, how's that structured? Because, you know, we got the upstairs and we got the pit. And we got the stage. So how's this going to be structured for them?
It's set up where we can give you a concert feel. The DJs are on stage. And we're going to do a few little different things musically. But we still going to be 80s, 90s. But we want you to have that party feel where you're doing like this. You know, where you're looking towards the stage and everybody's pointing towards the stage, and then you got the crowds upstairs, you got the people looking down, and to give it a concert feel, man, to give it that old, like almost like a gymnasium feel, like when we was in high school, you know, coming in, they would throw the parties at you know, your homecoming dance, you know.
So this is going to be the biggest one ever.
This is the biggest one ever. House of Blues.
Now upstairs, what do they get in the VIP section?
Oh, we got the food laid out, and you know, able to get your drinks a little quicker. You know, I'll be honest, it's VIP, and you can actually have a seat. But we don't want you to sit down. You know, this ain't
now,
the come and look.
Are they going to be able to come up and down? You know, like at the House of Blues when you're at concerts, if you're in the up level, you can't come down. Are they going to be able to walk up and down?
Yeah, walk up and down with their wristband, VIP wristband.
Okay.
If you don't have a wristband, I'm sorry, they won't let you upstairs. But you got to have a wristband in order to be in the VIP.
Upstairs.
If you want to get the VIP ticket right now, just, you know, while you're online, go ahead and get the ticket right here.
And you go right to www.lordlandonline.com. You go on my online store. You can order the tickets, come right up, and pick the tickets up on your convenience. Don't forget that we are closed on Easter Sunday. So Saturday is the last day to pick up tickets here.